Hi everyone, this is Kay and the Collective Soul Tarot. I'm doing a reading today using the Egyptian Lenormand as well as the Cyril Marchetti Lenormand and Kipper cards here. This is the Egyptian one, and this is the Intuit Oracle Lenormand deck, okay? And so I thought I'd use three different cards, three different decks to see what comes up, because there's always a possibility of a duplicate card, which would make it a stronger energy. As we found out here, we've got two men, right, that are, there's main male and then man number one here, which is like the King of Hearts or King of Cups, right? Then we have a woman over here, and we've got this woman, but this woman is a different woman than this woman is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start interpreting the energies in these cards. I'm going to start left to right, okay, in conjunction, same row and beside each other, possibly. I won't be reading them all, and the reading will take forever. But the Sun card is in conjunction with the mature woman and then the divine partner of the twin flames, the 1111. Okay, so this is whoever the querent is, and I believe it's the masculine, who is this reading is for. It could be for both feminine and masculine, both of the twin flames, or both just whatever genders, or if it's the same sex connection. But the Sun represents happiness, victory, and success. Growth, spiritual enlightenment and growth. This person here, the mature woman, she'd be seen as the Empress, okay? And she is definitely matured in the sense that she's wiser and she's enlightened. She has become like the divine mother, the Empress of the tarot card deck. High vibration, and she's connected with the divine. She is somewhat of an authority figure because she has the wisdom behind her and the spiritual enlightenment. She's been able to, she's done the work on herself, and she has changed her whole life. And you see her as being very prosperous, prosperous and balanced. She's got the yin and the yang energies, which is the yin is the feminine, the yang is the masculine energy, in balance within her. She's awakened, and you feel like you have a very strong soul connection with her. Okay, and that's why I say that this is more of like a masculine reading. We're talking about this person that you're interested in, love interest. You see them, it's either possibly something about the twin flame journey. You may see them as your twin flame, or at the very least a very strong soul connection, that you've either are with them right now, or I would say it's a connection you had in the past, okay? But you have strong feelings for them. The flowers, in the 18th century, men gave women that they were interested in, their love interests, a bouquet of tulips in particular. Tulips was the symbol for love, care, and admiration. And you have this feelings, these emotional feelings for this lady over here, whoever she is to you. But you also see that she's been a divinely guiding star, like a North Star in your sky, that you have been keeping an eye on her, and somehow through your connection with her, whether she knows it or not, it's helped you to expand, for you to grow and to change into a different person. Where you were at one time type of person who was very much embedded in the status quo of the 3D vibration of, heavy in ego, not so much in heart. Okay, you were very focused on that the world is all there is, right? Number one, that's what the perception, the belief would be. The world is all there is. And if there's anything else, it doesn't really matter, because this is where I am. I can touch this table, this is all that should matter to me. And so you were very much following the status quo and doing things by the book kind of thing. Not living your life in a heart expanded way whatsoever. You were about accomplishing some kind of status, in your work, in your community, with your family and others, right? Friends and whatnot. You, however, have been slipping into moments of wanting to experience peace and harmony in your life, because let's face it, if we're really focused more on the business kind of side of life, being serious and just very business minded kind of stuff, like taking care of making sure that that everything is in place so that you and your family can feel safe and secure, and with finances as that kind of support, you might be in a higher position in your job that affords you a good income. And so you're all about working and making sure that your family stays safe and secure. But you have been actually sacrificing the more fun side of yourself, the more spiritually enlightened side of yourself, for what it is that you can touch. And touching the table, what we could taste, touch, smell, hear, and whatever else it is. The 5 senses of 3D. Largely ignoring the 6th sense, which really isn't the 6th sense. It's really the 1st sense, because it's really who we are. But we hear, the ones that touch the table, we here call it the 6th sense. And that's where that's where we play. That's where we're in peace and harmony. We play with fun, and like dolphins, and we're in tune with each other. Like how they make their sounds. They're in tune with each other, synchronized. Excuse me, guys. This is the significator column here, and we got the stars, the ship, and the man. Okay, so something happened in your life that made you turn to the divine, to at least pray, because you realize you want to be with this one here. You have this. It's an unexpressed, like verbal. It's non-verbal expression of love, meaning you have not told her how you feel about her. Okay, even though she's all this to you, she's this to you, but you have been, holding yourself back from actually bravely moving forward in courage and confidence, probably because whatever happened, the life was sucked out of you through the particular drama you went through recently or further back. But you're finding solace and comfort and peace in turning towards the stars for the divination, for guidance and healing, right? Also, she's your star as well, so you keep her in mind as you plan for your future. As somebody who is like the King of Cups now, you are no longer just a 3D dwelling person. You are somebody who is tuned in, tapped into your emotions now. You're more in touch with your emotions. This Obelisk talks about how, the pharaoh would write their accomplishments on it so that it would be right there in front of everybody. And it was a form of propaganda and a way to control the people. This is like the pharaoh, when he writes on the obelisk and it's there for everybody to read. That's a way of controlling people and making sure everybody did everything by the book, like the way he wanted things done. And you were one such person, and probably, most of us are, right? If not all of us at some point in time. But that's the way you've been living your life, and you've done quite well as a result of that. So there's it's not bad, and it's good, but it's not great. Okay. This part has been largely ignored. I think, though, that this is telling us that your personality is very much in tune with this, like to be playful and fun, spontaneous, and just you're an effective communicator already, but using humor possibly. But you feel like you're in tune with other people, but you've just been scratching the surface of life with that. You haven't really been doing some, like, looking into it further, going deeper within you, right? Now that you are, because the star is the guidance, you're feeling like you have some direction. And this could actually mean that you're traveling somewhere. So you may be going abroad, on a ship or an airplane. You're going somewhere. This card generally means that you are packing your bags and going somewhere. Maybe on a holiday, maybe to go see her. Maybe you're moving, relocating, okay? But you are a King of Cups now. You're in touch with your emotions. You still haven't expressed it to her yet. Okay, you still haven't, because the King of Cups generally has these deep feelings as well and just doesn't say it. All right, but we want him to say it, right? Cross-watcher. So the sacred cow is that this one here is, in Egyptian time, they were revered. The cows were revered because they were a giver of life, and they provided, right? And Isis, the goddess Isis, was seen as like a symbol of that. So the sacred cow is somebody that is abundant and prosperous, okay, financially abundant, and a protector. So you have abundance and prosperity coming your way. You know it, and once you get it, it's going to make you do a leap of faith and get hopping towards who, right? This one right here. But you're being expected to wait, to have a little more patience, because it's coming. It's coming. The prosperity and the sacred cow tells us that it's coming. Okay, it is on your way. This is let's see, considered sacred because the animal guise of the goddess Hathor was that of a cow. Hathor is the goddess of abundance, love, and happiness. She is further seen as a goddess of prosperity and health, plus she was viewed as a powerful protectress. So it's all those things that this particular goddess, Hathor, is telling you right here, right now, through the Egyptian Lenormand, that it's coming. Financial security, in windfall or in some other way that you're going to be financially resourced and prosperous. You know it's coming, and but you're being expected to wait a little bit yet before you could take your leap of faith and be like the fool, on the tarot, and go for it, jump off the cliff, right, and go towards your happiness. You are, however, wanting to let her know in some way that you're concerned that she's not going to see you as someone who would be a good friend, that's loyal and trustworthy to her, who would also protect her, because you have that interest in her, that care, that you want to protect the love you have for them, but you want to protect the person too. You want to drop your anchor there. You want to be in her world, wherever that is for you, because you see it as being a stable place to be, because look at her. She's enlightened. She's protected too. She's expanded and doing quite well financially, prosperously, and is highly connected to the divine. I mean, she's living this world. She's living this perspective. She's in the 50 and higher dimensions of vibrational wisdom, okay, of enlightenment. That's where you want to drop your anchor, because you have been. You are ready, once you've received this, you'll be ready for this, okay, that's concerning you. You're hoping that she's going to see you as somebody who will be loyal to her and committed to her, because you were committed to this one. She sees this one. This one here is the one that you were with. It could be like the Queen of Pentacles, okay, but you've been you've been through court proceedings to get a divorce from this one, or some kind of legal proceedings that have to do with separating yourself from this person right here, who you've been in a contract with, married to, in some kind of partnership contract, whether it's marriage or not, but you've been going through court in order for you to be able to separate yourself from it, put that in the past, and leave this one behind, because you're no longer interested in being with this one. You want to be with this one. Look at the difference. Really, this one's more like in her 30s, late 20s, 30s, maybe 40s, and this one here, she's in her 50s and older. She's definitely wiser. Doesn't necessarily mean that is, but this, generally what this means is that she's maybe a few years older than you are, collective, okay? So that's what's going on in this reading, is that it looks really good. You've got you're feeling much more confident about this whole connection. Okay, you're trying to regain your fun side, you know, that you have been largely maybe not ignoring. It just wasn't ever appropriate, or whatever it was that was going on in your life with this person here and your work. And you've been doing things so much by the book that you just want to lighten up. You want to lighten up and have fun. You see this one as being that way. You do. You see that one as being that, not like, you just see this as this is a really great opportunity to be in a wonderful relationship that's going to be spiritually, you're going to be spiritually in tune with each other, but you're going to be having a whole lot of fun, light-hearted times with each other. You want to go and see her. Okay, you do. You're using the stars for guidance about this to get you there as the King of Cups. You've got the prosperity probably from this, the ending of this, like the court judgment, the judgment that comes down about dividing up the assets. You're going to have the money you need, but you just have to wait till this is finalized before you can take that leap of faith towards her. And but at the same time still concerned because you haven't been talking to her, right? King of, you know, this one doesn't talk. And what's the other one that didn't talk? Oh yeah, the flowers. Okay. I mean, you haven't even given her the flowers yet. That's how you feel. So you're worried that you wanted to come in and drop your anchor there to find your stability and safety, and you know, your fortitude in the sense of long-term commitment to her, that she will maybe only see you as a friend, or she won't even accept you as friend. That's very concerning to you. But you are in this process of, and so if you tell her, you reconnect with her and tell her that you're in the process of getting divorced or separating from her in any way, then the chances are better that she will have something to do with you. However, it depends on where she's at. If she's in a relationship that she's willing to leave to be with you or not, you will have to find that out. Maybe in the next reading, who knows? So guys, I hope that was helpful to you. This deck in particular is activated with healing energies. So the messages that come are meant to help you heal. Heal a relationship. You heal a relationship, heal the other person, you know, and it's all about healing. So until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.